Hello, I've decided to do a short video in response to a comment I received on another video which was asking about how to get textures to stick to an object which is being controlled by a partition modifier, more specifically one which is animating. I decided to do it as a video rather than reply to the comment because this solution may be useful for others and I didn't want it to get buried away in the comments section of another video. And it's a lot easier to show how to do this. So without further ado, I'm going to create a cube and going to the asset library. I'm going to type in rocket lasso so I can find the things that they've created, one of which being the partition modifier. Now this is only available if you have the maximum 1 subscription, so if you don't have it, you're not going to be able to use this. So I'm going to simply drag and drop it onto the cube, and as you can see it's created these subdivisions or tiles on the cube. Now I'm not going to go too much in depth with how the partition modifier works or what it does. I'm going to leave that for another time or for you to search in other videos, but what I'm going to do is simply apply a random offset to the random animation, so what it does is animate. Now I'm going to create a nice texture and a simple PNG. Let's go with that. Nice tile texture. So I'll start with a noise, plug that in, and then apply this to the cube. Now as you can see, the texture isn't sticking, it's just swimming within these tiles, which isn't good. First solution, which probably isn't the one which people are after, but it's worth pointing out. In the polygon orientation section of the partition modifier, you can change your UV mapping to per polygon. So the texture sticks, but it's basically just projected on each individual polygon, and there's not really much control over those either. So I thought it was worth pointing out, but what we want is to try and get this to stick. So what I'm going to do is right click the cube, current state to object, and then I'm just going to disable the original cube for now. As you can see, we've just got the cube with the subdivisions and it's not doing anything now. I'm going to get a mesh deformer, wherever that is, there we go. Turn up the accuracy to 100%, surface area, dragging that original cube, and then initialize. And nothing happens, which is rather sad. Now, here's where the solution kicks in, and it's a bit of a hack. I'm going to turn on the original cube. I'm going to hide the one we just created. Just check that it's all animating. What I'm going to do is place it within a cloth surface. I'm going to get rid of the subdivisions and get rid of the factor. So it's basically the same. I can toggle this cloth surface and there's no noticeable difference. However, if we hide these now, sorry if there's noise outside, I'm in a rather noisy environment. I'm going to get rid of this cube in the mesh deformer. I'm going to drag in the cloth surface and initialize it. What you'll see is the textures are sticking, and yeah, it's doing the job. We can do it with a normal texture as well, and you can see they are sticking to the individual tiles. Just going to do a quick check with renders, just checking a render view in case I'm being misled. I'll scroll forward, and as you can see, the texture is distorting with the polygons. They're sticking, and I'll just do another check with this one. I think you get the point, but it's just to kind of prove that it is actually doing the job and not being misled by the viewport. So I hope that helped. I hope that solved the issue. If it didn't quite solve the issue, let me know in the comments below, or if there's a different issue that you've encountered that's similar and you're not quite sure how to resolve, or if simply the cloth surface isn't a viable solution, again, just drop a comment in the comments below. Hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one.